Hello, my friends. Kurt Berglund here with a hot off the presses item for you. This is sort of a response to last week. I offered some NPB, Japanese Professional Baseball, game cards for APBA, cards and dice. And I offered them for free, not really thinking too much of it. And the response I got was overwhelming. Loads and loads and loads of people asking for this free set and asking for if I have any more. Well, the story goes back to really the early part of 2020 when I started doing some research on Japanese professional baseball and got more and more and more interested, and notes turned into ratings and ratings turned into cards, and pretty soon I started developing a collection. Now the cards that I've created here are not peak cards. They are for the player's prime seasons, maybe his third best season, fourth best season. These are cards for the APBA cards and dice game, and I had a good time researching the players, learning about them, putting the cards together. Then I put together a set of 30 to give away for free last week, and the response has been enormous. And the emails asking me if I have more sort of prompted me to go through my collection. And what I've done is I've pulled out 156 cards. Now you're saying to yourself, I know what you're saying. You're saying, Kurt, why 156? And the answer is, of course, 156 is a round number. That's why. So I took those cards and divided them into 4 different time periods. So there's a set of cards from 1935 to 1959. That's one team. There's another team from seasons 1960 through 1979. There's another team from 1980 to 1999, and the fourth and final team is from 2000 to today. These are the heavy hitters in Japanese baseball history. Now, that's not all. I created a 5th team, which you can break up and infuse in the time periods if you want to, or you can leave it by itself. This is a team of Western ball players, players from the United States and primarily Cuba, who I've sort of merged together across all the seasons to be a West team, if you want to use it that way. Every team, each of these 5 teams has at least 30 cards, and so it would be easy to create a 6th team if you would like to do that. Easy to do. Let's take a look at the cards, and I'll show you what they look like and why I think they're worth a look. Now this team is the modern team, so this is 2000 to today. What you see on these cards is the season and the team that the player played for, the basic information about the player, which way they batted, which way they threw, their height, their weight. This is Shohei Ohtani. In his case, I'm giving you his on his birth line. I'm giving you his 1-loss record plus his batting splits. The information that I provide here varies a little bit. But then you get all the APBA ratings here, which I've researched, and then you get their hitting stat or their hitting numbers for the game down below. Let's look at a hitter this guy, lockout notwithstanding, may be coming to the United States to play in the MLB. Seiya Suzuki. You have his season, his team, his information, 5 best 9s. I'm telling you on the card, this is sort of the all MLB team. And so I indicate on the card what he has earned in terms of the best 9 awards. And then the Gold Glove number that they may have earned during their career as well. This guy looks like the real deal. He may not be the next big thing in the MLB, but this is his 2019 season in the NPB that you would get to take a look at. I'll show you another guy who may be, here's Yu Darvish, same deal. I'll show you another guy who is has the potential to be the next big thing. Let's see if I can find his card here. And of course, my fingers. Here we go. Tetsudo Yamada is a big-time power hitter, but he's a second baseman. He's fast. He can field. He's a 2015 MVP. I indicate that on this line, 5 best nines. And his season that I picked, his prime season that I picked, and his team. Now let's look for a minute at the Western team. And here is that one. So, for example, here's a guy that a lot of people will know, Bob Horner. So, giving you, in these cases, a lot of these players from the West were only in the NPB for a year or two. I'm giving you that information of their best season, or maybe their only season in Horner's case. Not real good defensively, but 31 homers in 93 games, and his card certainly reflects that. There's a lot of names that you'll recognize from, here's Triple Crown winner and 1984 MVP, big-time power, Greg Boomer Wells. There's a number of players in here that you'll recognize from the West, and you can choose to put them into the team sets chronologically if you want to, or you can leave them as a West team if you prefer to do that. Now I know what you're saying. You're saying, Kurt, this looks fantastic. I can't believe you've done all this work. But that's not all. Yes, my friends, if you're feeling uncomfortable with your knowledge base of Japanese professional baseball, I've come to your rescue. For each of the 5 teams in the set, there is a data sheet that you get with a line of stats and information, awards won, sometimes nicknames, different information about those players. Before you even roll the dice, you can read about the players that will be on your tabletop and get familiar with them before you learn about their abilities by using the APBA simulation. There's a sheet like this for each of the 5 teams in the set. Every player in the set has a line of information for you about them. Now, the stats are not on the cards because I know how sometimes we feel about clutter on our APBA cards. But they are on the info sheets. So, when you order this set, you get not only the 156 cards in PDF form, but you also get the 5 info sheets that I have created for the set. All of that is available to you if you are a subscriber to my channel, and for the price of $9. That's right. All you have to do is send me $9 to berglund.kurt@yahoo.com, my PayPal account, and I will reply with a PDF, with an email with the PDFs that you need for this set. $9. That's it. All right. If you have questions, let me know. berglund.kurt@yahoo.com. Don't forget to use the PayPal address. And please send money to friends and family. Choose that option when you're at PayPal. It's going to make my life a lot easier. So, thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. And let's continue. Oh, and in the weeks to come, days and weeks to come, I'll be doing some preview games for this set. So you can learn more about the players and see how to use the cards in more detail. Thanks for being with me. Hope you have a wonderful day. So long, everybody.